Snake.
Snake.
Riding.
Riding.
Snake.
Snake. Riding.
Snake.
Riding.
Riding. Snake.
Snake.
So far, the events of the missions you've seen take place have occurred between 1995 and 2009.
The results of the sins of the father manifesting in a world that refuses to move on without him.
From the events of Outer Heaven to Zanzibar Land to Shadow Moses and to Arsenal Gear and the Big Shell, it has all been the legacy of one man. Even the Patriots as we know them. It all started with the events of 1964.
One man and his own inability to let go of the past.
Checking comms. Going live with the radio system.
Oh, wow. I can't believe we're really going to be supporting our first field operative.
Calm down, rookie. Don't spook the field agent. You're just running support for paramedic anyway.
Hey, you're not any less green than I am. You're just trying to impress the major anyway.
Honestly, I'm more interested in impressing a legend. Like her.
You mean the boss? The boss. She's actually on this mission. What about the rest of the Cobra unit?
Not that I'm aware of, but don't lose track, Vol. The Virtuous Mission is imperative to maintaining global safety.
Right, sorry. We're going in to recover one Dr. Nikolai Sokolov. Huh. I guess he was responsible for the rocket engines that got the first cosmonaut to space.
Right. Apparently, the Soviets are having him work on a new rocket-based weapon.
Mission seems pretty straightforward then. Get in, rescue Sokolov, and destroy whatever this rocket thing might be.
Yeah, straightforward. All right. Snake, we're going to be here backing you up. I'm going to be your field tactics officer for this mission. Codename Bigfoot. No need to check your radio. I'll be with you on a constant feed.
And you can call me Vol. I'm going to be your supporting medical support assistant. Glad to be working with Fox and a talented Green Beret such as yourself, Snake.
Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 3. Freaking thing. How you doing, Snake?
Oh my god.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Snake.
Indeed.
Cobra unit, you say?
Alright, let me turn off Mr. Cakes real quick.
Mr. Cakes.
There we go. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to Metal Gear
Hello.
Solid 3. This is my favorite Metal Gear Solid. So I'm very excited to be here right now.
It's a good one. Going to be a bit of a breath of fresh air, I think, after 2.
Yes. Okay, so we can update on the drinking game for those of you at home who are playing along. For Metal Gear Solid 3, we are starting with game overs, alerts, homoeroticism, deja vu. Snake answers with the same word as a question. Meow! Ocelot spins a gun for longer than 5 seconds. Snake eats a snake. Dresses a wound in the wrong order, or tasty. So
this is my least favorite start screen, though. I will say that up front.
Sure, that's muted.
Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake.
Yep. If we wanted to play through them, we could have played through them on here, but
yeah, look at that.
We probably those missions we could skip.
Third person view.
It's automatically set to third person view. You want it set to third person.
Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
There's a reason they did this.
Why is the other one called normal?
Because it released with fixed camera angles like Metal Gear 2.
Oh, I see, I see. I see.
Third-person camera from Subsistence.
Got it.
Like, people actually raised the score of this game once they added that camera. It is very difficult to play with fixed camera angles because of how big the environment is.
All right, well.
Oh, I should get up our tactical report for the mission just in case.
I mean, I'm technically playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time.
Yeah, but did you like Metal Gear Solids 1 or 2?
I mean, yeah, but I can't. I mean, what does this mean? Why is I like Metal Gear Solid 3 an option? Is that if you've played this game already?
I believe this would be like easy, normal, hard, very hard. I mean, if you feel like you liked Metal Gear Solid 2, you can go for it.
Is this hard mode? Why is this so obtuse? Fuck it. Oh no, this is the difficulty. Okay. Oh, very easy.
I have no idea what that setting does. Do you?
Well, normal.
Wait, which was it? Sorry, I was
getting
asked
the what Metal Gear Solid you liked.
Don't remember, honestly.
After the end,
this was my first Metal Gear Solid, so
East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Josh Keaton has a role in this?
Yes. I'm trying to remember who he played. I gotta check.
Oh, he plays Ocelot.
Yeah, you see, that's what I thought.
He plays Ocelot? Interesting.
20 minutes to
Ocelot's in his 20s.
Alright.
Equipment check.
I guess so, yeah.
All right. Fresh-faced baby.
Ready to go. Drop zone still showing a high-pressure mass. Cav okay. Good. We've got high visibility. Put out that cigar.
Oh, this is what it does.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
I was gonna say, this looks. What's up with that? It looks like Raiden.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
I don't know why they give you a Raiden mask.
Why is that?
Yeah, again, this is my first time playing.
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
That is funny.
What's Raiden doing here?
Vol, I think we might need to do some recalibration here. This isn't correct.
The timeline seems a little fucky, I'm not gonna lie.
So what does...
Depressurization complete. Checking oxygen supply. 6 minutes to drop off. Opening
What-
rear hatch.
What would I like Metal Gear Solid 3 versus I'm New mean then? What would that do?
No, well, I have an idea of what it might have meant. We'll find out.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius.
Once we get on the ground, we can recalibrate the situation to be more in line with what we're after. But
Falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
I see.
To drop off. Move to the rear.
So if you select, this is my first MGS game, you get nothing.
Okay.
If you like MGS1, Snake will be clean shaven.
10 seconds
Right.
to drop off. Stand by.
Metal Gear Solid 2, you'll begin wearing the mask.
Status okay. All green.
Metal Gear Solid 3 does nothing until you beat the game, at which point it unlocks a bunch of extras.
Ah, okay.
Spread your
Got
wings
it.
and fly. God be with you.
That's funny.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us
Jack?
the green light for the Virtuous Mission.
That is accurate.
No, the Virtuous Mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized.
Sort
into
of.
the
Sometimes
unit.
you're John.
Virtuous Mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't
Didn't
get
you
cocky,
know
this
that
isn't
Jack is
training
just a
role.
nickname for John?
Right. So what exactly
It's also
is
a
this
name.
wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
Oh, we took
His
out the
name is
FMV
Nikolai
cutscenes.
Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-755
I'll throw
Design
FMVs
Bureau,
back on.
one of the Soviet's
I forgot
top
about
secret weapon
FMVs, I'm gonna
research
be
facilities.
honest.
There's going to be a lot more of it in
East's
this one
foremost expert
because
on weapons development.
historic footage.
Sokolov.
Yeah,
Isn't he that
FMV
famous
is
rocket
back.
scientist?
It's added back.
The
to the
very
list.
All right.
On April the 12th, 1961,
God help us all.
the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
Why does this guy sound like Liquid?
To head of a design bureau. That's quite a success story.
It's
so
because
why do
he's
you want to
British.
defect?
It seems he'd
Yes.
become afraid of his own
They all sound
creation.
like that, Phil.
Afraid.
Hey, look, his voice
Call it a
quality.
crisis of
I don't know.
conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the
Something
fence.
about it.
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President
Till this
demanded
scene
the
ends, we
Soviets
have
dismantle
had our
and
drink
remove
for the
missiles.
FMV, by the way.
At the same time, he
Yeah.
announced a naval
One at a
blockade
time.
to prevent
We don't
further
have to
missile
keep
shipments
going.
into Cuba.
Damn you,
But the Soviets
JFK.
didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert
Rip
for an all-out
Gorbachev, I
nuclear
guess?
war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council.
I think he
and
died like
British
last
channel
week.
to end
Well, a
the air
little.
trigger standoff.
Feels like that was about a
Finally,
month
on
ago,
October
but
28th,
it was
the
recent.
Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No, the Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete.
That was
They
like
get rid of
last
them
week.
anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The
But
Turkey deal was a
Gorbachev
ruse,
did die
a
recently.
cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we
Weird.
received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
Was that one?
There just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon.
I think he did just go
Virgin Cliffs.
Yeah, okay, yep, that was one.
Still in the research.
Sorry, I was answering a message
This is our
from
last chance. Sokolov
Bigfoot's
must have known
grandmother.
that too. He contacted us.
We don't know what kind of weapon it is, but it's likely metal and requires a lot of gear. You don't say.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino
Why is there
Yarsk
R1
in the
on screen?
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
What happens if I don't press it?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
Sorry about that.
Helium will be pumped into the
Remember
balloon.
when you
to inflate it.
said,
The process
ooh,
takes
it's
about
cool
20
how I
minutes.
can, like, move around in this cutscene.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch
in
onto the
two.
balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Ah,
Take it easy.
that's
It's been
full.
combat proven.
I hope you like that. I hope you like the
Do
full.
you think Sokolov is up to it?
The next two games are going to have a lot of
The
full.
shock will be less than during
yeah?
a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully that wasn't important.
This is gonna be far less. This is gonna be less cool since I know it's gonna be fucking Raiden's face we're gonna see initially.
The best part is it's not even Raiden's face, it's Raiden's face stretched over Snake's face.
Oh god.
Jack!
Oh, we gotta scrub it, Vol. We gotta scrub the situation we have here. This is gonna cause complications.
So how do I... Is there a way to change that?
There should be. Hang on.
I hope you can do it before they explain camo to you.
Back.
All I have is food
You
options
might not
and map.
be able.
You're stuck as Raiden for the beginning.
That's. Oh boy.
That's hilarious to me, I'll be honest with you.
Oh boy.
Wait, what's
this
that?
is.
Why does it go from 10 to what?
Because you're moving.
What
Yep.
is that like my stealth? What is that?
Yes.
That is your visibility.
Yes.
Oh.
Snake.
Oh. Interesting.
Snake, you'll have better visibility against some objects and lower visibility against others.
Something tells me I wasn't supposed to go here.
I'll let you get the handle on things.
Well, so
You have
far
your
it
dodge roll
feels
back.
feels about the same as 2 so far. Except I have
Do you
camera
copy?
control.
You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see.
I've been enjoying it.
I'll be Tom. Call me Major
I had a lot
Tom.
of fun with it. I had a lot of fun with 2.
Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
I only killed
The crew
some
isn't watching
people.
anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This
I'd
is
say for the most part, we've
Time for the snake to shed his
overall
skin.
the grade has been fairly high.
Wait,
I
did
would
they
say.
did they just work in the fact that he's wearing the Raiden mask
Oh, yeah.
to the
He's
dialogue
taking it
there?
off.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
There we go.
Hey, there he is. You right there, Snake?
He's just enjoying not being Raiden.
Thank God.
I'll be honest, kind of sucks to be Raiden.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That is true.
I wouldn't want to be either.
Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Major
This is
Tom.
Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a
He said the
sneaky
thing.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration
Got
is
it.
the Fox unit's
And you
specialty.
tell that Kojima also
In other
really
words,
likes David Bowie.
weapons and equipment are procure on
Never
site.
would have guessed.
That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use
Oh,
them
I
to
already
hunt
have
for
a
food.
trank gun?
You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
That's what was in there.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem.
Sort
I can
of.
see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree.
You can climb
stand
trees?
nicely and press the action button.
Oh my
I'll be
god.
monitoring your progress over the radio.
Welcome to the
I
jungle.
can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship.
It's
My
incredible.
frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Go get your backpack, Snake. I know I'm making this a habit, but I'm getting pizza again.
But
Get the brain scrambler ready, Paul.
I have a map.
Brain Scrambler. Is that
Yes.
Is that at testing?
Well, probably not. But what else are the pizza delivery people for?
I'm not 100% certain we had pizza delivery in 1964, but I think we did.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on
By
the way
brain
down.
scrambler, we mean
Your
LSD.
backpack got
Also.
stuck on the tree to the north.
Oh, that's very 60s.
Try heading in that direction.
North. Got it.
So what you're telling me is to give the pizza guy LSD and then take notes.
Absolutely.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a government scientist would be doing.
Especially one that is assigned to the medical division.
Can I climb this tree, or is it too small? I think it's too small.
Nope, it's only the ones with vines.
I guess I go under this log.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite by far.
I'm excited to experience it. I've enjoyed 1 and 2, so. Oh, hey, it's 15% in the grass here. Got an extra 5% from the grass. Look at that. Hell yeah. I got my backpack.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's
Didn't even twist an
necessary
ankle
to
or
take it out of
anything.
your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
Monster
My
Hunter.
only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor.
Well, and a knife.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone.
Oh.
So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence.
Wait, just
No
Fox?
weapons,
Not Foxhound?
equipment, footprints, sweat, or
Just
bodily
Fox.
No,
waste. Same goes for
later.
bullets and cartridges
That's
too.
foolish.
Your presence in
Why
enemy
would anyone
territory
name their
is already a
organization
violation of
Foxhound?
international conventions of warfare.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I
Aren't supposed
even
to be
thought
any
that.
American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone.
International incident.
You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission.
Okay, you can't do
You're
the
a ghost,
question.
Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured.
Oh, doesn't
The
count.
military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that
Oh.
purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Take it
Uh-huh.
to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Huh.
You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
There we go.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This
Us.
time, Survival is of utmost importance.
Oh, I can change
The
the
first member of the
picture
support team will be
I'm
in
seeing.
charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the
Also
gunship
saves
with
them the trouble of having to animate
Gee.
everything.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your
I was
mission
gonna say, is she the
Whenever
save?
you want to
Is that
save,
what, who
send
she
a
is?
message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Okay.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Really
You've
specific
lost
there.
That is very specific.
Tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you
Welcome
everything
to
you needed
detail
to know
about
about
it.
fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn
that's
on your
not,
own.
never mind.
Technique, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think.
So really only
You'll
one
just
thing
have to
matters, and
figure
you
it
can't
out
teach
for
me
yourself.
what it is.
Listen to me, Jack.
Is
Just
that what you're
because
saying?
soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your
I'm sure that's
comrades
not
is one of the
foreshadowing at
worst
all.
sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times.
The
Yesterday's
boss would
good
never
might
betray
be
us, Snake.
tomorrow's
I don't know
evil.
why you're...
Is that why you abandoned
He's the most
me?
legendary soldier who's ever
it had
lived.
nothing to do with you.
Hmm.
I already told
He's a
you,
dang
Jack.
hero. Put some
I was on a
respect on her
top
name.
secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why, but you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends.
Bigfoot will be back in 2 seconds.
Only the
Okay.
mission. You follow the orders you're given.
My foot.
That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a
Sorry,
gun.
Bigfoot had to turn
There's
on
a
the flashing
saying in the
strobe
Orient,
light outdoor to
loyalty to the
disarm the
end.
pizza man.
Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the
Dang,
missions.
Snake.
Then who does?
Didn't know you were such a
The
follower.
times.
Yeah.
People's values change over time.
Think for yourself,
and
man.
so
Come
do
on.
the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary
Why?
unit that the boss put
Why
together
does it suit
during
me
World
well?
War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A
Ah,
group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as
see.
you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
the Alexi
Yeah,
snakes.
I
I
can't
don't know
think
if
of
that's the
anyone else
reason.
I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
Oh boy.
Am I gonna CQC a snake?
Close
Like,
quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
snakes
Where
don't
are
really
you,
fight back.
boss?
Ah, yeah,
Next to the
fair enough.
major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Right.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
He said the thing.
Knife.
Gun.
Knife gun.
Yep, there
Gun
it is.
knife.
Commencing Virtuous Mission now.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I got a directional mic. Look at that. Wait, why is Calorie Mate here?
Those are your rations.
Yep,
But why is it with the weapons?
good question, Snake.
Oh, okay, that's how I got it. Interesting.
Everything is equipped by default.
Yeah. I can't zoom in on these like I could the weapons, though, so I don't get any descriptions. Cages, huh? Alright.
To hold your food, Snake.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
Snake, I'm gonna recommend against blackface.
Yeah.
I gotta also say maybe don't do that one.
Woodland looks like it's probably better here than Splitter. Oh my god. Oh.
He's found it.
Uh,
Snake, why did you take your shirt off?
I just felt like the thing to do. I don't know.
I think it actually does reduce the amount of energy you use running.
Oh, really? Interesting. This looks like the best one for the camouflage here.
Or you could go full goth.
Interesting. Lots of interesting things here already. Right off the bat. Okay. Interesting. Press firmly to stab. Oh no. Looks like he can't combo into the stab.
I think this game made use of the like the variable amount of pressure you could put on PS2 buttons.
Mm.
So there's going to be a lot of like press firmly to do X.
Oh. Ew. Not necessarily a fan of that, but that's fine.
You do have knife gun.
Yeah, what's with the knife part of it? I
believe it is a facet of you can essentially grab people now and interrogate them that way.
I see.
Yep. There is a detailed grapple system in this game.
Indeed. All right, Snake. I've got my tactical guide up if you need any assistance.
Appreciate it. Oh, there's just
The
a save
gauge
option
below
as
your
well.
life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, your remaining stamina.
Uh-huh.
As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed, and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter.
Oh, good.
Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs.
Make sure have food. Oh, I see. So save is talk to her and save are separate. Got it.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yep.
I'll be honest, it paused for a second and my
you
heart
ever
kind of
heard
stopped.
Godzilla King of Monsters?
No.
It's
what is it?
fine.
Wait, heard
It's
of
not
Godzilla
like we
what?
would've-
You haven't seen it?
Nope.
Yep.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant
Does
monsters right about
Does that
now.
count?
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Oh my god.
Snake, it's a
What?
movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has
Also,
no
yes,
way
I
to
believe
stop
that
the
does count.
monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path.
You have Godzilla in your
It was
pants,
originally
Snake?
a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too.
Wouldn't you
I
like to
recommend seeing the
know?
original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I
I
gotta
don't
be
suppose
honest,
you're the
Bull. I
movie
might
watching
have a
type,
little
are
bit of a
you?
crush on your boss.
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able
I
to
don't know
look
how
at
to
things
tell
from a
you that
different
she's
perspective when you get in a jam.
into some
That's
real
the magic of
unethical
movies.
things.
Uh-oh.
Kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
the spirit,
everyone
Snake.
in
Have a
our
little
position
fun.
working for the CIA? Vol.
Yeah.
Camouflage
I'll tell you about
is
the
an
project she's working
indispensable
on
tool when you're sneaking through the jungle.
later.
Well,
To
that's...
use camouflage, first press the
You know
start
what?
button
Fuck
to
it.
go
I
to the
can't be picky
survival
at this
viewer.
point in my
Then
career.
select
Oh my God.
camouflage and press the enter button. Select
Snake just plugging
uniform to
his ears
select
like,
battle
shut
fatigues.
the fuck
And
up.
face to select face paint.
Trying to learn how to
Choose
survive.
battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the
Yeah, we
environment.
already figured that out, boss.
Camouflage.
And whatever you do, don't put on blackface.
Yeah, don't do that one.
That's bad, Snake.
Oh wow, look, I'm up to 90% right here. Look at that. Got a trophy.
Yeah, with fixed camera angles, this game would be very difficult.
Gator? Croc? What would that be here?
I believe it'd be crocodiles.
I believe that is correct.
Probably. That makes sense.
They look far too large for gators.
Also, their snouts are much thinner.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. So do I use CQC on the crocodiles? Or?
No. I'm gonna
I
recommend...
can't advise that.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend you don't do that.
Snake, were you born and raised in Florida? If not, then no.
Oh. Mud.
Careful, Snake.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait.
Just you lying prone, slowly sinking. Oh, that'd be a great first drink.
So,
I almost didn't realize fast enough.
what's your opinion on collectibles, Snake?
I mean, they're alright. I don't necessarily have problems with them.
You took the silencer off, I believe, Snake.
Yeah, that was intentional. I figured the other crocodiles aren't gonna rat me out.
Fair enough, Snake.
Bug juice. Oh, dope.
There's some bug juice in this area.
Can I do anything?
Also-
Oh, no!
Oh!
I can get smacked by its tail. That's what I can do.
Yep. On the island in the middle, I believe there is one of the collectible frogs and some more bullets. Also bees.
Wait, can I
Don't
do
shoot
something?
the beehive.
Why not?
Oh no, the frog's on the way on the path out of this area. That would be another really funny first drink.
Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, these guys don't really care about me.
One of them pulls out a walkie-talkie. It's the enemy.
Yeah, I took off the silencer because they told me it has durability, and I don't want to waste
That
it
is correct.
on the Crocs.
I wasn't sure if you had known you had taken it off or not. There's a collectible frog around here on the right side, if you desire collectible frogs.
Collectible. Oh. Snake. Oh, look at that. What? Oh! Dope.
think the frog's probably a little further up the path.
I love Snake going like, how am I supposed to feed myself? In a mission that's only supposed to take 3 hours.
Look, I didn't eat lunch, alright?
I make sure that
You packed lunch, even.
keep my stamina up.
You literally packed lunch.
So wait, did I miss the frog?
Yeah, frog's probably like there, I would say, but you probably need to actually like look in first person. To your right. Up.
Up?
I thought it might be on the
Hang on.
like ledge line over there.
Maybe it ribbits.
No, I think it's like a squeaky frog.
Oh.
Can you look at the ground again?
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit behind you, I think, actually.
Oh, footprints.
Who could that be?
Please.
Who's been walking through here?
I think I'm being followed.
I think now on your left somewhere. You're kind of heading back down there. Somewhere along that ridge line, I think, is where the frog's supposed to be.
Do the frogs get me anything neat, or?
I don't remember, I'll be honest. I didn't do the frogs.
'Cause I have no idea where this frog is.
Look up.
Look up?
To your right. Yeah, I thought it would be along the ridge line there. But, I don't see it, so I'd say fuck it.
If you can collect all 64 frogs, you get the ultimate camouflage.
Oh, okay. So there's 64 of them, and it gives me an easy mode, basically?
I think it gives you something with like a flat 100% camouflage in all
Right.
locations.
Okay.
Which would only be for new game.
Yeah, fuck that then.
Also, there's probably a Chivo.
Ah, fuck it.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law.
Yeah, you already said that.
You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either.
Uh-huh.
This is a stealth mission.
Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo.
The Major is right. The
Well,
point of this
technically,
mission is to
it
sneak through the
is
jungle
safe.
without being seen. The success of the mission depends on
Nah,
how well you
I've
use
done
your
things,
camouflage.
right?
Change your camouflage
haven't
by
done them in
selecting
the jungle.
camouflage from the
Oh,
survival
yeah,
viewer.
that's fair.
The uniform option lets you
Yeah, I know, you already told me about that. Yeah, move. Don't be an idiot.
Always crawl.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Camo index, yeah. High good. Low bad.
But
One with
I believe
nature.
this is also the first game where you can actually do like a kind of like low crawl that's not on the ground, if memory serves.
How would,
Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering.
because my only option... I go right into crawl from that.
Go right into the crawl. Okay, never mind.
But I have noticed I need to press the button twice to stand all the way back up. Unlike the previous games. Oh.
Well, I guarantee you'll be crouch walking the entire way through Peace Walker.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And 5. And probably 4.
That'll be rough on his knees.
Yeah.
Can't see me. There's a leaf on my face. Okay, it's gone.
I like how you sound kind of like someone who's not just doing a survival mission for the first time, but like interacting with the world for the first time. Leaves have fallen on my face. I'm gonna shake my face.
Bug juice,
They're
hell
gone
yeah.
now.
What does the bug juice even do? Is that under food? Reticulated python. Oh. I assumed the R meant raw. It means reticulated.
No, you'll be eating some raw animal, I'm not gonna lie.
Bug juice. 10 out of 25. Bug repellent. Keeps away hornets and leeches while lasting. Uh-oh. Sensitive detects animals with sound waves. Seems battery power when used. Oh, jeez. Active sonar? Detects an object's motion, does not detect stationary objects, consumes battery power while used. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I hope you didn't get too used to the Soliton radar.
Vibrates when detecting life forms. Equipped to use, consumes battery power while used. All their vibrations will be off when activated. Okay. Do I see battery power anywhere? Do they have their individual battery power? I guess they do. That's what that bar is. Okay.
Yep.
They have individual battery power. Got it. Okay. Okay. I got grass and leaf on face. That's fine. Where is man? Oh, he's over there. Okay.
It's 1964, Snake. We don't have fancy nanomachine radars.
Yeah, I guess that was kind of a new thing in Metal Gear Solid, wasn't it? Oh, bird, hi. Don't give away my position, please.
A regular sonar, and it takes batteries, and batteries suck back then.
Oh, this is cool. Feels fresh.
I'll be back one more time.
Are these fruits of some kind?
Yeah. You know those fruits that look like the pit inside an avocado?
Yeah.
Bigfoot needed a
I noticed there's a cure option.
Well, you don't need to worry about that because you're not going to get hit.
Right, yeah. Master of Stealth. Never seen. Never hit. What?
It's just funny thinking about Snake, like, standing on that limb, balancing himself with the binoculars.
Just incredibly visible. But no one looks up.
Nobody looks up. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, there's a thing. Can I do pull-ups here? Is that a thing I can do? Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Do some pull-ups real quick.
I'm gonna have to rely on Vol to know whether or not these are actually useful because I never did them.
I don't think they are. I think what you're doing is you're burning your food.
Yeah, I do seem to be burning my cap, huh?
Yeah. You're gonna fall. There you go.
Wait, I can't climb on that? Okay. Guess I'll go around. Oop. Oh, stun grenade. Cool. Mushrooms. Can I get the mushrooms? Damn.
I don't believe so. You can only eat animal, Snake.
Okay,
and calorie
fine.
mat. You need protein, Snake.
Well, yeah, but... Yeah. Backpack. Oh, I can pull this up here. Okay. How strong its press varies distance. Oh, no!
So, if you're ever getting peckish, I'll say that food runs on a Skyrim alchemy type system in that you don't know what it tastes like or what it will do to you until you eat it.
Got it.
You have to figure out if you like it or not, Snake.
Or if it's poisonous.
Or that, yes.
Happy eating.
Meanwhile, in our secret submarine off the coast of Antarctica, we just received a pizza.
Oh, good for you.
Actually, I think I'm going to get myself another taco.
Boy, I'm so glad I don't have to eat raw snake.
By the way, the pizza guy is still tied up and tripping in the other room.
Ah, good.
Great.
Watch that be like Ted Kaczynski or something.
Well, if we're truly playing our role, Vol, then we are absolutely going to create more problems than we solve.
We made a Unabomber pizza.
They're walking so slowly.
I mean, where does he have to go?
Frog! Wonder what frog tastes like. Oh, okay, so there's one there too. Okay. Pretty sure I crawl faster than these guys walk. Uh-oh.
I think you do.
Don't you get any closer.
You could also just lay him out, Snake.
Could what?
You could just lay him out. You could put a trank dart in his skull and...
What? Did that not?
It's okay. You've got 90% camp. No, it hit. It just,
Oh yeah, I
you
see it.
didn't-
Yeah. Okay.
You like clipped it in his chin. You didn't fully.
Just my imagination.
Yep. Just your imagination.
There he goes.
Uh-oh.
Just hit the other guy. This is also my personal advice. I'm not basing it based off the tactical report right now, but pretty sure from what memory serves, I may have done something similar in my time in the field snake.
Mm-hmm. Grenade.
You might be able to get more a variety off of these dudes than you could have in 2.
Look at these footprints. Smoke grenade. Oh. Dolino Vodno.
Bringing up the guy, just making sure.
Bees.
Love that smile.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck this guy's day up.
I'm about to ruin this man's day.
I hope this man isn't allergic.
Actually, I kind of hope he is.
I'm sick like that.
You may find out over the course of the next couple games, but I'm not exactly the world's best person.
I mean, I could just shoot him with the trank, but...
Where's the fun in that?
But... I was running off into those guys.
What would you do if they just threw themselves off the bridge?
I mean, it was, they could have done... They could have had a more reasonable response. That's not my fault.
More importantly, will we count that?
I would, because we counted every other fault to their death.
Well, that's usually because I, like, knocked them off, though. Most of the time, innit?
Yeah, but you were the one who summoned the bees.
I didn't summon the bees. I just destroyed their home so that they would attack them.
That's almost more evil.
I just destroyed their home over that man's head.
Oh, I got a giant anaconda, apparently. Hornet's nest.
Oh, and you have a tree frog.
Hive full of honey. Press to hold, release to throw. Okay.
Sometimes you feed on those things.
Apparently I can. Apparently I can throw. Apparently I can throw food. That's why it's here. What was that, Bull?
Don't worry about it.
We might be saying lyrics back and forth to each other.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Do you want to save?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Snake, I hope you like movie trivia.
Yep.
Sure. I mean, when she was first introduced, I was like, This is the most boring one yet. But then she started talking about Godzilla. I was like, okay, okay.
Snake, do you know the creature from...
Oh, hell yeah.
Nope, never heard of
I read a comic adaptation of that when I was a kid. It gave me nightmares for weeks.
Called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space.
Wow.
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, you fucker.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around
So,
you
Snake,
in the water.
Solid Snake.
Just imagining you
We've
swimming in those jungle
kinda
rivers makes me
confirmed
think
it.
of you being attacked by a
He's just
fishman.
charming without trying.
I appreciate the concern.
I had this
Fishmen aren't the
realization in
only
Metal Gear
things that'll
Solid
attack
2
you
that
in the water.
Snake is the only
Really be
character in the
careful
whole
out
game
there.
with positive
Okay.
charisma score.
Yes,
don't
but
be
it's
attacking any
not.
girls
Maybe
going for a
Ocelot.
swim either.
He doesn't
Are you
try.
calling me a fishman?
He
You're
doesn't
calling me a
try.
fishman.
Then there's Wright,
Unbelievable.
who actively has a negative charisma.
Oh, absolutely.
Even through trying.
Yeah.
And then there's this motherfucker who has like an 18.
Yeah, Raiden took all the charisma Snake has and put it into dexterity.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why he gets the cool sword.
And does the backflips and stuff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Snake doesn't get 3 levels with grip gauge, I tell you what.
Nope. That's for sure. Uh-oh, what?
Suck to fall off.
Which button? Okay.
Okay.
The one you just pressed.
Boy, would have sucked to fall off.
That would have sucked. CrossFit.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
I should really clean it up.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Have you been pressing R1?
Yes.
Ah, that's what does the zoom in.
Yeah.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside
In general,
the factory.
it'll
You
always
should be
like
holding him
offer
in a
you an
room in the
alternate view
northeast
of what's
section.
going on.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
And I just say kept you.
Yeah, it's like... Well, I kept you waiting.
I'll be honest, Cole. All this like beautiful forest ambience is gonna put me to sleep.
I'll be honest, there was a moment when I got back with a drink and some tacos, and I was like, I wonder if I'd missed anything. And then I looked, and it was just you with a face full of grass and dirt. And it's like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, I remember now.
Yeah, something tells me that might be a lot of this game. I'm gonna eat a python.
Up.
Go for it.
Snake ate a snake.
Oh, look
There
at
we
that
go.
stamina
Tasty.
recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Snake eater.
You know what? For the first one, I'll do a double.
As a note, not all snakes will be tasty.
Good to know. Turns out the pythons are, though.
Yeah, there's a reason they start you with the reticulated pythons.
The other guy at?
Now, if I remember correctly, Bull, our 1960s trank darts were less discerning about how much strength they injected into the subject. In other words, I think they might stay down longer than they did in 2.
Well, that's handy.
That seems correct.
Imagination.
So as a note, they will still wake up if you handle them roughly.
I figured.
Too much.
More than is necessary
bullet.
to get the bullets out of the men. Like you're shaking down a kid for his lunch money.
Uh-huh.
Which, in context of this mission, you kind of are, Snake.
What do you mean?
Why do they have bullets for your trank gun?
Don't know, but I appreciate it.
You also might be wondering why you can't use any of their rifles, despite there being no nanomachines or ID tags.
That is a question I may have had.
You'll continue having it.
Good to know.
Don't think too hard about it.
Focus on the mission, Snake.
It's not all a simulation again, is it?
I just want to give him PTSD every time we say focus on the mission.
We'll get back to you after 5.
What? Wait, why didn't... There we go.
Just my imagination.
Because that actually does bring up a subject that I will probably bring up during the first Bigfoot and Vole power hour of this session.
Oh, all right.
Of the man. Move him to a hidden place real quick. Hey, Snake, don't rat me out.
Just sits there and sticks its tongue out a couple times.
Okay, you're chill. I won't stab you, Snake. There's a thing there.
That may or may not be a gun, Snake.
Can I not vault this?
So my pizza has like the world's weirdest cut, where it's almost like the entire crust of the pizza was almost cut off at a certain juncture. Because it's like trying desperately to pull apart at the very end of the pizza.
Oh, yeah, perfect. There we go. M37, I got a shotgun! Holy shit! Alright.
Temptation to actually murder rising.
I mean, why would the game give you a shotgun if they didn't want you to murder every living thing?
Exactly. Doom music starts playing. Oh, hi. A good thing I blend in really well with these stairs now. Never see me coming.
What the?
Hmm? Oh. Ah, fuck.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, where are you? Where are you? Come on, where are you? Oh no, there's more! Oh, jeez. Oh, he's asleep. Okay.
Yeah, CQC combo is much better in this game.
Also, that dodge roll, very good.
Yep.
You just bobbed and weaved out of your kick.
You get back here. Ow, you fucking... Oh shit, there's more of them. Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute.
The CQC does, they don't stay down nearly as long as the strength marks.
I might die.
See that, Snake?
Oh god.
You might want to make like a rogue and disengage hide.
Yes, probably a good idea, Snake.
Where are they shooting? They see me? The alert's going down.
Not presently.
I've got passive regen, that's nice. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope.
I believe your current stamina level affects your passive regen.
Yeah, that's the impression I got from what they were saying. Oh, ladder! Maybe if I go up here. Maybe if I go up on the roof. Yeah, there we go.
I'm just a bird.
Everything's fine.
If you blend in well enough, sometimes the guys still won't even see you, even if you're very plainly laying there.
Hmm.
It was kind of surprising that the guy saw you on the stairs with 90%.
It was 80. I think it's because I was moving. I should have stopped moving when he went, huh?
Yeah, he might have looked at you and gone, probably nothing.
The caution music.
What's wrong?
So that door right below you is where you need to go, by the way.
This door?
Yep.
Oh.
But you can't go in there while alert.
Oh, I can't? Wait, what about
I think
caution?
Caution you probably could, but be
Just
careful.
make sure no one's down there.
Yeah.
Also, clear compliment I can give this game. Best music, I think, in the series.
Yeah.
Hey. Easy peasy. I may have alerted them a little bit, but
The composer for this series goes ham with like the 60s like electric guitars and everything.
Yeah, I'm digging it so far.
I think he has like sort of like a surfer guitar in some of the songs.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Either that or you're Alfred Pennyworth.
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent.
Fun fact though, the voice actor for Ocelot actually does play Alfred.
Your CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero.
You mean old Ocelot?
You out 2 years ago.
Actually, the young Ocelot.
Zero.
No, sorry, not young Ocelot. Major Zero.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
The Major in this game plays Alfred.
Got it.
I believe it's Major Tom right now is the code name.
Did he now?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Hey, cool. My friends, chill.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
That's a weird code name.
Thunderbolt.
I've never heard of him.
He said the thing.
He's a member of the Army's extremist
Thunderbolt.
faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
Oh, hey,
Since the
FMV
Cuban
too.
Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the
Something tells me the drinking game rules are going to be hit frequently, but with large gaps in between.
Yes, I think probably in the
and on top of
well, I'll put it this way: this cutscene's gonna be rough.
Oh no.
Kennedy's assassination.
I'm not. Are you talking about this cutscene or the immediately following this cutscene?
I mean, they kind of. There's not really a gap.
A certain group is plotting to use this.
You know what? I'm
opportunity
just gonna
to seize
go
power
run to refill
by
my
rallying
drink.
the anti-group
Probably
forces,
call.
overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB.
Yes, like
812,
Despicable Me.
known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Oh, sounds like there might be cat infiltration.
Volgin will come.
Perhaps, yeah.
Sure of it. You must get me
Metal
out
Gear
of here
Cat.
before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
Are we supposed to be speaking Russian right now?
My mentor.
Yeah, imagine so, Snake.
Oh, okay.
So, America's truly a frightening country.
Actually, I think this entire game takes place in Russian, except for you talking to your
I
handlers.
have no love for this place. Let's
Interesting.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss sometime.
They may have seen me a little bit, but
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I probably did enough brain damage to the ones that saw me that they won't recognize me.
How do you like new Otacon?
Is this new Otacon? Oh, jeez.
Well, he's working on the weapon, isn't he?
I guess so. What is he? Looked like he was trying to charge an energy blast or something.
Like his animes.
He doesn't have enough key.
Check your corner, Snake. What are you doing?
Freeze!
Uh-oh. Well, shit.
Oh, this looks bad, Snake.
So this is the legendary boss.
What are you talking about? Oh, jeez.
We meet at last.
That's already a drink.
That's already a drink.
Yeah.
You.
This is the cutscene I was
From the
thinking
Ocelot
of.
Unit of Spetsnaz.
Oh, yes.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
If he sheathes it, we gotta start over.
Soldier? He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Just imagining Anduin Rin right now.
Did he voice him too?
Yep.
Oh, well, okay. Oh, the hat came off.
Just short.
Just sort of. We're doing a count now whenever he's on screen.
Oh,
well,
boy.
specifically when the gun starts to spin.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just short.
Just like 4 seconds.
Yep.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Well, not yet.
I'm so sorry.
There's one.
There's one. Yeah, that's gonna happen a few times.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
You just smell like an ocelot.
Yes. Yes, he did.
He'll do it again.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Did we count slow motion? Spin?
Yes. Yes. They got jammed.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Yep. It's very good.
Mm. Pretty cool.
He's like,
Hang on, I can keep going.
I can do this. Oh!
I didn't notice that detail.
Hmm?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
He doesn't, like, make that a thing.
Not a big deal. Don't make it a thing, Ocelot.
Hell yeah.
Major, do you read?
Major, did you see what I did? It was pretty dope.
You all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Hopefully he doesn't get himself eaten by a crocodile. On my way.
Weirdly, for the game set, I would recommend two things real quick, just for fun.
Yeah?
Save.
Oh, there was one more I forgot. On the drinking game list.
Yeah?
Paradoxes.
Paradoxes?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Uh-oh.
Save your game and then kill Ocelot for us. We won't count it against you.
Okay.
You want to save?
How do I kill him? I only have a trank gun.
You have a knife.
And
a shotgun.
Oh, I do have a shotgun. That's right.
Let me just put this shotgun right up against this fucker's head. This way.
Yeah,
he'll
for a
never
game
run.
set in the past, I will actually say that 3 probably has more sort of internal mythology gags than any Metal Gear Solid before it.
Yeah.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me.
You mentioned it last time.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you
That's
had a record
ridiculous.
with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really.
Sounds
And
dope.
someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen.
Within 10 years,
sure
you
you
might
stay
have a
alive to see it,
touchscreen iPod.
It sounds fucking stupid.
He literally has a touchscreen iPod in 10 years.
I guess I need to equip the...
I thought that was 20.
No, because Ground
is
Zeroes
that
is like
in-
74.
Right, it is. You're right.
And the iDroid is no more advanced in that one than it is in
Right, in actually the Phantom Pain, you were correct.
He has a literal iPod.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's less touchscreen and more like
holographic display.
Holographic display. Yeah, that's...
You're not making it better.
No.
Alrighty. Paradox time?
Yep.
Shot.
Ocelot is dead.
Oh,
what have you done?
Problem solved, series over.
You've created a time paradox.
Thanks, Colonel.
They got Colonel in just to record that one line.
I was gonna say, it's like, what the fuck are you doing here? What's happening to the text? Ugh. Ah, that's what's happening to the text. I see.
We'll take a drink for it, but we're not counting it against your score.
Yeah, no, that doesn't go against. I mean, honestly, if a time paradox occurs, it doesn't go against your score.
I mean,
because that can't occur.
Yeah, that can't. I was under the impression that to count against my score, it had to happen on the save that I cleared the game with.
Yes.
If you want to murder as many of these soldiers as you want and then go kill Ocelot, that's fine.
Yep. Yeah, no, I mean... just go back to where you came, Stick.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you need to go find Sokolov.
Sokolov! Don't get eaten by a crocodile until I get to you. Hang on. I should change my camouflage. Oh, the tiger stripe is plus 40 here. I'm guessing that's because I'm on the trail right now, or like just on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Tiger stripe is good for trail. Grassy areas are better for leaf.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. You didn't even get past the bridge.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Don't worry, I took care of
Calm
them.
down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Uh-oh.
Look.
The hell is that? Yeah, he looks like Alfred Pennyworth, yeah.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The
And yet it's the Major who actually voices Alfred Pennyworth.
A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
Say the line, Bart.
Tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
That sounds so
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
Well, that sounds worse.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America.
Well, I have a tooth
quickly.
in my mouth that will kill me.
They cannot complete it without my help.
Alright, I forgot I had...
Let's go.
You didn't even try to fake your death once.
Yeah.
Gotta be kind of careful. I nearly fell.
Yeah, I slipped off the bridge briefly, but just watch your footing.
It might have been because I was sprinting.
Might have been. Don't look over the edge.
That also probably didn't help.
Oh, fog. Mist? Something. Hello?
Wait a minute.
Hello?
Oh, it's just you, boss.
What are you doing here?
I thought you were supposed to be on a submarine.
After this.
Boss?
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Hold on there. Oh, those are some heavy boxes.
I mean, it's a shitty bridge.
That too. I mean, both those things.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
That was some interesting lip syncing.
It was an interesting delivery too. What the fuck?
Vol, remember what you asked me before? I think they might be there.
Hornets.
Oh.
What? What is happening?
It's still weird.
Yeah, you couldn't.
B-Man!
You couldn't get me near the pane with a 100-yard pole.
I mean, they don't sting you unless you, like, piss
Nope.
them off.
No.
I don't want to be near the feet.
I don't want to be near either of them, especially the pane. The pane is real high on my list of things I'd rather never see ever again.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back, boss.
What?
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
All 5 of us? Is Sokolov the 5th one, or?
It's
Am I the 5th one?
No, that's
Is
the
he
fifth one.
crying?
Hi?
No, that's actually the 6th one, I believe.
Is the pain even up there?
I might be mixing up my numbers for Cobra unit.
Is this Thunderbolt?
Also, he just walked up saying Kuwabara, Kuwabara, which is a Japanese mythology reference that no one's going to get.
Yeah.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
The Fury wasn't up there.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
Yeah, the Fury.
Sokolov is a little gift
I think
from
he
my
has a
new
thing
hosts.
against flying.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
The fuck are you talking about?
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
I mean, it was a trank gun, and he's never mind. Oh, my fucking nose! Ah!
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
Whoa. Frame rate didn't like that.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
What the hell?
He must die.
Oh, hang on.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Oh, fuck.
I love how Vulcan is barely fitting into that suit like an Ace Attorney character.
Yeah.
But oh, shit. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, remember what I said earlier, Snake?
About what?
Falling off the bridge.
Oh. No, I don't. Really. If I'm being honest.
New blood has been rejected.
Also, I realized, Vol, even if they had gone over the bridge, there's no guarantee that would have killed them, as we will now learn.
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
I mean, Snake makes it with one broken arm.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Hey, Snake, you okay? You alive, bud?
No.
That's okay. Shake it off.
That's your medical assistant telling you.
Just walk it off. You'll be fine. Five more minutes.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
That doesn't sound like
Stay
I'm gonna
with
survive.
me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Here we go.
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound.
Okay.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Can you believe this feature never returns?
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hang on.
Broken bone. That was splint and then
Bandages.
Bandage, right? Yeah.
Apply the knife to your broken bone.
Okay. Hey, another broken bone. Great. Cut was...
Disinfect.
Disinfect?
Yeah, you know, with your cigar.
Septic to stop blood flow.
No, septic was later. There was this...
Well, I mean, you can apply both of them. You also need to suture it shut.
Wasn't it suture and then septic?
I believe that's the order they set it in. I don't think it matters, though. It's more if you don't dig a bullet wound out of you, and then you, like, stitch it up.
Ah, got
That's
it.
a problem.
And then bandage on that, I guess?
Presumably.
Alright.
There we go.
That's not so bad.
Boy, I'm glad I had all these medical supplies.
Sure would suck if I lost my backpack when falling 100 feet through a river.
Oh no. Oh god, I ended up having to watch it after all. His Phil's stream was delayed from ours, so I heard the sound and was like, okay, I'm good. And then immediately looked over and saw Phil's. Oh.
Should just close your eyes, you fool.
I did! I opened them after I heard Snake yell, but your stream was delayed a few seconds.
Oh, Snake, you really tanker missioned this up.
I would say worse than tanker.
I don't know what that means. At least I got this sick headband.
Good job, Snake.
Thanks.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon.
That doesn't sound patronizing at all.
Today sucks.
It's a lot of helicopters. Oh. That seems bad.
This is where the SpongeBob, that SpongeBob, this grill is not a home would play.
He's still holding the jammed bullet.
Yep.
Sentimental piece of shit.
And then in contrast,
Yep.
I'll give Vulcan this. He's probably the most bastard of any villain.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if he's my favorite,
Cobras.
but he is absolutely the biggest bastard in the
Sokolov
series.
and the
Yeah,
Shadow
he's
Heart.
got some Ragyo Kiryuin level piece of shit vibes.
That's incredibly unfortunately appropriate.
What are we going to do with the
Oh
girl?
no.
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Uh-oh.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Oh, jeez.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Here on this shoreline, I really feel like shit. Really couldn't get any worse. Ah, fuck.
He's basically the big World War II enemy. Hmm.
Well, shit.
Jeez.
It got worse! I don't know how I'm alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Quite frankly. Pretty sure I should be super dead. If I felt that shockwave, it should be game over.
Just built different, I guess.
I mean, he is.
That is true.
The entire Genome Soldier line is based on his genes.
Save? Oh, yeah, sure, uh-huh.
This man makes it 80 years with no cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for the record, he was in the nuclear testing like in Arizona.
Yep.
So he's been exposed to a lot of radiation.
Wow.
I don't know what's up with the big boss genes, man. I guess apparently nobody knows because we don't know everything about genes.